Welcome back, everyone, to GameZone Birdroom.
GameZone.
And of course, it's not the GameZone Birdroom without all the birds. What have I got for you today, guys? Well, before I get to what I'm going to be talking about, what a 24 hours Secret Santa. What a success, or was it mental? I don't know, but I had a fantastic time. Hopefully the people who took part in it enjoyed themselves. Again, massive thank you to Paul, the InkedNortherner. You know, I wouldn't have been able to do it, mate, without your help. So thank you so much. And a big thank you for everyone who took part in Secret Santa. As I said, I absolutely enjoyed it. I thought it was brilliant, very funny to be part of. And some cracking gifts as well. Bloody hell, you really do know each other so well, which is so lovely. And you know, seeing the expressions on your faces when you open up the gifts, it was priceless. It really was. Also, massive thank you for everyone who has subscribed to the channel in the last month. 1K subscribers. It still amazes me that, you know, there's that many people subscribed to my channel. So many people watching it. It's just, I can't thank you enough and appreciate your support. Also, I want to thank my family and my friends who were the first people who subscribed to the channel. You know, without you guys, you know, it would have been possible. And then to the tubers who subscribe and, you know, watch, I interact with a lot. You know, if it wasn't for you guys who initially shouted this channel out, you know, I'd probably still be on probably 60, 70 subscribers, however many I was on when the brilliant Danestar, yeah, go and check out his channel. He was the one who first shouted me out in his live streams, the live from lockdown streams that he did during the COVID first lockdown. And yeah, he just shouted out my channel, I think, quite a few episodes. And I kept on getting, I've probably told this story 1,000 times now, but yeah, I kept on getting like tubers subscribing to my channel saying, oh, we were sent over from Danestar. I thought, who the fuck's Danestar? And it's only when I checked his channel out and sort of became aware of this whole sort of UK YouTube community, and it was brilliant, you know, to get involved in that and then to collaborate with other tubers, like with the Secret Santa and, you know, the Feed Me Chicken feud. You know, it's been brilliant. You know, I just like to have fun with my channel and collaborate with like-minded people who just share the same passion as myself. So yeah, it's been a brilliant ride. Oh, I'm absolutely loving it. And guys like Tootie UK shouted me out after Danestar. Pete on a retro tip, you know, all these guys. Big Game Out, who can forget Big Game Out? You know, he's always shouting out channels. Retro Bear, Nate Retro 1 shouted me out originally back in the day, and yeah, it's just, as I said, it's just been a roller coaster on YouTube. It's been absolutely fantastic. So thank you guys, really do appreciate it. Hopefully you continue to, you know, continue to watch and support the channel and watch me have fun with it, basically. So anyway, what is this video about? Well, this is the game haul I got from Eddie, RollerXcore, another channel you should check out. He was part of the Secret Santa. Again, if you want to watch that, check that stream out. It is there to watch and play back. Yeah, so first I want to show you a couple of games I brought. They are reproductions. So first up is a great fighting series. Started life on the, well, actually started life in the arcades and then got converted to the Sega Saturn. and the sequel was on the Sega Dreamcast. It also did a joint game with a very famous fighting series called Virtual Fighter. Yeah, I'm talking about Fighting Vipers. And this is Fighting Vipers 2. It was originally a Model 3 arcade board game. And it's converted really well to the Sega Dreamcast. Really, really nice conversion. And yeah, it looks great, it plays great. All the characters, they look the part as well. So yeah, very, very close to the original arcade version. So quite happy to have that in the collection, even though it's not the real game. But it's nice to play it. Next up, we have a game I've been wanting for a long, long time. It's one of my favourite racers for the Sega Saturn. Yeah, I think Retro Import Gamer got this recently, featured in one of I can't talk now. One of his videos, and yeah, that's GT24. Really great racer. This is probably my third favourite racer for the system, after Sega Rally and Daytona. Graphically, it looks great. The car handles really well. So yeah, great game. Really, really glad to have this in the collection. Next up was a gift that did feature in Secret Santa. I thought I'd just show it here again. Now I know, now I've been educated by Eddie, RollerXcore, what the game is, because I didn't have a clue when I opened it up, because obviously it's the Japanese version, but I found out it's actually part of the original series. I believe it was in the arcades by Capcom, and that was the original, which was Vampire Hunter. So yeah, this is Darkstalkers Chronicles for the Sega Dreamcast. Looking forward to playing this game. Really great fighting series. Really nice, sort of colourful graphics, like, you know, the old 2D sprites. You know, Capcom was so good at that. You know, especially later on. You know, the Street Fighters, the Marvel games, and the Marvel first Street Fighters. So yeah, another cracking fighting series by Capcom. Really looking forward to playing that tonight. Next up, we have the game haul I brought from Eddie RollerXcore. Again, another great channel, part of Secret Santa, so please go over there, give him a sub, top man. And he done me a terrific deal here, £290 for the lot. Even chucked in a free game and something else that he's chucked in for free, which we will send out later on this year or next year, don't matter. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it. So yeah, £290, great deal he's done me. So first up, we've got a couple of Dreamcast games. Both racers, do love my racers, as you can tell. You know, fighting games and racing games are probably my favourite games to play. And yeah, so first up, we've got Refold. It's like they're like little remote control cars that you drive around sort of cul-de-sacs and little villages. It's a good little racing game. Only ever had the demo. Only ever owned the demo. So to have the full game now is quality. This next game I made a right fuck up. I brought it forgetting what I've ordered from Eddie. So yeah, that copy's going to go to another tuber. I won't say who it is because he might want to do a little video on it. So yeah, but that's going to another tuber. And yeah, and that's 4x4 Thunder, another 4x4 racing game. Really do like the old 4x4s. Started from back in the day on the PlayStation. Monster Trucks. That was a brilliant game. You know, great graphics for the time as well. And yeah, I just think there's something fun and powerful driving a 4x4 four-wheeler truck, like, you know. Yeah, they're fantastic, fun games to play. Next up, we've got some Saturn, Japanese and PAL. What should I do first? Should I do the PAL? Let's do the PAL. version, the PAL games first. First up, I played this on my Feed 2 Elite. Really enjoyed it. It's sort of a isometric. Probably butchered that game. Bit like it's like top down, but it's on a slant. And yeah, it's called Crime Wave. It's complete as well. Oh, trust the old Saturn games to fall out. Bloody discs. Some of the worst cases ever made. Why'd you get so cheap, Sega? Probably because you didn't have any money. Yeah, so it's all complete. Not bad nick at all, except for the sticker. I'm assuming it was like a CEX sticker or something. But yeah, I really enjoyed this game. You're basically chasing another car around. You got to destroy it. So as you can tell, yeah, isometric. Again, I probably butchered it, but yeah, you know what I mean. It wouldn't be the GameZone Birdroom without a fuck up, would it? But yeah, it's a terrific little game, actually. I really enjoyed it. Next up, we have a game I've been wanting for so long. I think the best version was on the 3DO. And I know it got released for the PlayStation, but yeah, I think the 3DO was the best version. But the Saturn is considered probably the next best. And yeah, that is started life on the Mega Drive. One of my favourite series on the Mega Drive. Yeah, and it's Road Rash. So happy to have this in the collection. It's a fantastic game, it really is. Got nice sort of, I wouldn't say 3D graphics, 3D backgrounds, like, you know, all the buildings and that, but the characters are still sort of 2D sprites or something like that. But yeah, it looks great, it plays great, it just plays like the Mega Drive versions. Again, it's all complete. Is this an EA? I'm assuming this is an EA game. Yeah, Electronic Arts, because the big box, they produce big box, and the discs stayed a bit better in there actually. But the manual, I suppose you could put the disc whichever side, but it just made the manual a bit uneven in there. The Saturn cases, especially the power regions, were so poorly designed. I don't know what Sega were thinking. That's my mode for the video. Next up is 3-in-1 games, 3 classic Sega arcade games. I know they did single games in Japan, which are better versions. They all run at, I'm pretty sure, at 60 frames per second. The power regions run at 30, so they're not the definitive versions to own, but they still play brilliant. And yeah, Sega ages 3-in-1 with Afterburner 2, Space Harrier, and the legendary Outrun. Who does not like Outrun? If you don't like Outrun, you're weird. Love Outrun. Such a great game. Beautiful graphics, bright colours, that Sega blue sky, fantastic funky music. It's just 3 just brilliant arcade games, and they play very well. As I said, the Japanese versions are the games to get, but for the price Eddie was sending me this, I had to get it. I really did. Last of the PAL games, and this is in the single dual cases. Came with a light gun, so that's a bit of a giveaway to what this game is. It's the legendary series by Sega, Virtual Cop. Do not know why Sega have not gone back to this franchise, because fantastic, really fantastic game. Fast, furious, on the rail, shoot them up. It's just a fantastic game. I love it when you can, shoot them in the bollocks. They all act different when you shoot them in certain places, whether it's the shoulder, head. They just, all the characters act different. Just a beautiful game. And I mean, number 2 is even better. I do not know why this wasn't in the collection anyway, but it is now. And that brings us to the Japanese games, the last of the games I got from Eddie in part 1. And they're 3 fighters. And this first one, Dylan from Hyper Trigger X will be happy, it's sealed. And that is Fatal Fury 3, Road to the Final Victory. Do like the Fatal Fury games. Only have ever played one, which was on the Mega Drive, which I know it's a bit of a drop down in standards from the Neo Geo console and the original arcade version, but I enjoyed it, and yeah, it's nice to have it on the Saturn, where it's probably, I want to say, almost probably arcade perfect. But yeah, terrific franchise. Really want to get the King of the Fighters now for the Saturn. But yeah, great to have that, and sealed. Won't be sealed for much longer. It will be open and played with. Now this is a game that Champion 2D Rob mentioned in his Saturn pickups, probably about a year, well, just over a year ago now, and also James from Retro Import Gamer, he mentioned this fighting game, and I'm so glad to get this into the collection. And that is, I can't read it that side. Outlaws of the Lost Dynasty. Love the artwork. The artwork on that tie is really good. And yeah, it's a bit like the old SNK games with the zoom effects when the characters zoom in and out. It's a weapons game as well, a bit like Samurai Showdown. And yeah, it's a beautiful looking game. Probably quite early in the Saturn's life. I think it was around about 95, 96 this came out. Oh, here we go. Yeah, 95. It is by Data Reach, so that, you know, a bit of pedigree to their fighting games. That, you know, they do make some good fighters. Yeah, I don't know if you can really see that with the glare. But yeah, it's a very colourful game. And it's got some interesting elements to it as well. So you can hit your character sort of while they're in mid-flight a couple of times to do sort of some real maximum damage. But yeah, once you get used to the mechanics, yeah, it is a brilliant fighting game. So really happy to have this added to the collection. And last but not least, probably the greatest fighting game series of all time. It's the one and only Street Fighter. You can't go wrong with Street Fighter. Any type of version. And this is Street Fighter 02. Would like to get the others, but they are going up in price. But yeah, what a quality game. As I said, you can't go wrong with Street Fighter. It's probably the ultimate fighting game series on any console. Mortal Kombat's close, but this just tops it. But yeah, what about that? Some great games in part 1. Got another big stack over there for part 2, which I'll show off. Whew. As I said, what a last 24 hours it has been. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Button bash that like, subscribe, hit that little bell, and take it easy.
GameZone.